Feel free.
I'll
Yes,
just
go.
agree. I'll just agree. I'll be the high guy over here. Oh, yeah!
Alright, let's do this. Let's fucking start this. What's up? Welcome to the IE podcast. Have you guys heard of it? Obviously, right?
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
I've been promoting you, and I've been talking about you guys. Not really like, cause I want to, because you guys are fucking. I'm a fan of the band, of the music. You know, what I mean, the
appreciate
genre.
it.
You know what I mean? I got a Vermin in here. What's up, Vermin? Welcome.
What's up, everybody?
Thanks, man.
Welcome to the
Thanks for having us.
podcast. I got you guys want to introduce you guys yourselves? What do you guys do in the band? Yeah.
I'm Chris, and I enjoy singing.
Long walks on the beach. I'm Marissa and I play drums.
Nice. Also got.
Hi, I'm Isaac, and I play guitars.
Nice.
And I'm Zach, and I play guitar as well.
And I'm Fernando, and I like to play the bass sometimes.
Why not?
And there's a bass player missing, right? That's the bass player.
Yeah, we currently don't have an official bass player.
And is he like an old school bass player? Like, has he been playing before or no?
Yes, he's our original bass player. He's actually playing the two shows we have this weekend.
Right. Is he the one with the curly hair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, now it's
looks like the
short.
Metallica bass
Yeah.
player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Kirk Hammett and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. All right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, he's playing actually today and tomorrow with us in
Right.
Costa Mesa and Lakewood, right? Is it? Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, he's like our unofficial like fill-in bass because
Right.
like anytime he can, he will play with us. But we don't have like an official bassist yet, so they're hard to find.
Right. Yeah, yeah. No doubt.
They're very hard to find. So.
And I brought it up because I saw the pictures on Facebook when you guys were playing in Buckland Park. Would you say that's like the beginning of Vermin?
Oh yeah, the old school days.
Yeah, like in Buckland Park. That's when it all started, right? Chris
yeah.
looking all young in those
Yeah.
pictures too. Yeah.
For real.
We were
Yeah.
just talking about that on the way over here.
I had like teenage acne and shit still.
That's the start of it, right? What year
Yeah.
was that? How weird was that? Do you guys remember?
Ooh. Yeah, when we first started Vermin, it was actually Hinaro Rascor.
Hinaro, yeah.
Yeah, we used to play in a band called Excruciating Torment back in like 2006, 2007. And after that band finished, then he brought up the idea of doing Vermin. And so he asked me, and then it kind of all just started from there. So it was like in 2008, in the summer of 2008, that's when we started Vermin.
Yeah, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, were you guys playing bands? like before that?
I was in Excruciating Torment. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
We did that for like 2 years, and then this guy was in some other bands.
Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac.
Isaac,
Oh,
yeah.
he's a band whore. He was in.
You just jumping around different bands or what?
Yeah.
That's what it was?
I guess. I don't
You
know.
were in Downspell.
Yeah, and other stuff. Like I've just always played like since I was a kid. Like
Right.
that's just what I've done. So sometimes bands die out, and you
Yeah.
just you jack off and cry all the time. Yeah, certainly.
Until you
certainly.
find a steady band, right?
Yeah.
Though? Until you find a steady band, that's it.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, like it's just something I've done as a kid. So I do have like, fortunately, I have a circle of friends
Right.
that I can jam with.
Cool.
Obviously, between Vermin and Planet Flesh, and even with my wife Katie, Catnap,
Yeah.
and yeah, even before that. But like I say, sometimes just things don't work out or
Come
time
and go.
passes, and now it's like a next phase. Like, all right, well, I'm not going to stop playing music. I still enjoy doing this shit. So, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
These other friends that like music,
Right.
you guys want to jam and whatever. I guess in a nutshell,
That's
as detailed as I could get right
Right.
now.
So bringing it back to Hinaro, so he's the one that started Vermin? Was he the original
Well,
member?
me and him, but yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely came up to me and was just like, dude, I want to start a new band.
Well, because he plays guitar, right?
Yeah.
And I guess he needed a drummer, and you
Yeah.
began jamming.
Well, yeah, we had known each other for a while
Right.
at that time, and then he was just like, I want to do a new death metal band, and he already had the Vermin concept already like on hand, you know what I
Right.
mean? So he was like, I have a name, I have a theme that we want to go for. So he's like, are you down? I was like, fuck yeah, I'm down. And
Right.
so then I brought in Xavier Figueroa, which he also now lives in Phoenix, but he was another mutual friend that I had that played guitar that I knew loved death metal too. So being from here, there wasn't a whole lot of people that were into the death metal scene, so
Right.
that was definitely something that we knew, but we still wanted to do anyways. It was just like, well, we love death metal, let's do it, and that's kind of how it started from
All right.
there. Yeah.
And then you guys were like in hiatus for how long? You guys played like 2008, 2009, and then
Oh man, it's forever.
yeah,
Yeah, well, see, like being
it's
here, it was just like we were pretty solid, and then I ended up moving to Phoenix, and so did he, and,
Right.
and Xavier.
Separately, it was all like I remember you guys played a few shows. Like we had from maybe before even it was 2009 we just stopped, and we still said we wanted to keep doing it, but then it just we even Marissa and I just stopped having contact for a while. And then I didn't even know she moved to Phoenix, you know what I mean? And when I moved to Phoenix, actually the week I moved to Phoenix is when you guys played with I think the Natalia in Glendale.
No, we played at some little metal show thing. No, the Downtown didn't play. It was there's a local band in Phoenix called I think Meat Hook, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
so we played with them, but everyone in the original lineup was there except for Chris.
okay.
And then it was funny because we were broken up at that time. It
Yeah.
was 2012 actually. We were broken up, and there was a promoter in Phoenix who was like, "Hey, I'm a fan of Vermin. Would you guys be down to play a show just for the fun of it?" And we kind of
Out there in Phoenix?
yeah,
That's
they had heard of us, and
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's interesting. And then I told the guys about it, and I was like, it'd be kind of fun, So we thought it would be a one-time thing, but literally after we played that show, people back home in the valley were like, hey, you guys want to play in North Central? You want to play in Raleigh? We're like, what? That's crazy.
right.
So we started kind of doing it, and then after that, we're just like, we still want to do this thing, even though I lived over there.
Well, that was around the time that Marissa and I started getting back into contact,
Yeah.
and we started jamming again. And that's when we had some shows down here,
Right.
and had a show in San Diego.
Yeah.
And
So moving to Phoenix was a
played
good
it-
thing?
Yeah,
for
for
you
sure.
guys?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, absolutely. As far as the metal scene out there
Right.
too, getting Vermin out there, that's definitely where we're
Such
at
a rad
now.
scene, dude.
Yeah.
The promoters out there get legit fucking bands.
So there's a scene out there building, or
Yeah.
it was been there, I guess, and but just build it Vermin by moving out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Shout out to Kim at 13th Floor. She rules.
Yeah.
She always hooks us up with really good shows. We've got to play with Goat Whore and Vital Remains
Nice.
and Necronomicon and the Kennedyville, and she's awesome. She always gives us some good opportunities. But yeah, the time when one of the first shows Chris had back with us was back in 2013. We played with Cattle,
Okay.
Cavitation in
Right.
San Diego. So that was one of your first shows back with us, huh?
And that,
No, that was our second.
Was it our
We
second?
played Cafe 101.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
That was, I think that was our official first show that we played together was at Cafe
January of
101.
2013.
And then
Okay.
the next month we played at Soma, yeah?
Yeah.
and who was booking back in the day around here? That was, you guys remember the name?
Oh.
Wasn't it the dude Eric? No, not Eric. I'm thinking of
Ryan. Ryan.
Was
Ryan,
it
yeah.
Hardcore Ryan?
Yeah,
Hardcore Ryan, yeah.
Okay, that's at the time?
Yeah, Hardcore
Alright.
Ryan was doing a lot of the first Vermin stuff.
Yeah.
He had like Fallujah come out here. We've had
Beg for Life.
Beg for
Beg for
Life,
Life, yeah.
Harmonies and Beg for Life, and Do Something Beautiful, and there was a lot of cool bands that he would bring out here.
Hoods. That was.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was like our second show. No, our first show. Yeah.
No, I think that was we played with Antagonist.
Yeah, Antagonist was our first show, and then
Yeah.
we played with Hoods on the second show.
Yeah.
In Yuma.
Yeah,
Beg for Life.
that was a lot of fun.
So around what year did you come around, Chris? That was
In
around
It was
2000.
I came around in like 2000 at the end of 2008, beginning of 2009.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why'd you pick up Chris? Because Naro, was he vocalist?
because he killed it.
Yeah.
No, well, like at the time I was still really young, man.
Right.
I was still like 15 when I started talking to him, and in my neighborhood there's this dude Adam who was like the original bass player before Fernando started playing,
Right.
and he would just like always be like fucking like drinking beer like with his like garage door wide open, just like jamming on the guitar and shit. And I was like, oh, that's so rad. It's like I was always like drawn to like talking to him and shit whenever I would like go by his house or whatever, and then he told me about Vermin. And so I just like added him on MySpace, and then I remember they were looking for like a vocalist, and like I never like I'd always like tried like stupid little like bands that never really worked out and shit, you know what I mean? And
Little garage.
yeah, you know, like little like you know just like immature, you know, kind of like still building that experience, you know, but yeah, and then that's when they posted that they were looking for a vocalist, and I figured I would try it,
Right.
and yeah. And I just tried it, and I was super nervous, man.
Right.
Dude,
I was still-
I remember that day. Like
I was still building like all my social skills. I mean, I still am, you know, being.
So let me tell you about this. So at the time, I remember we had Fernando ended up jumping in. What was it? Wait, no, okay. So we had that guy Adam on bass. So it was me, Hinaro, Xavier, and then Adam on bass. And then we would kept putting like local ads and stuff on like MySpace days, like, hey, we're looking for a vocalist, and he was like, yeah, man, I'm down to try out, you know.
Yeah.
So here he comes, and I remember originally we actually tried Fernando on vocals, but he didn't kind of have the sound we were looking for.
Okay.
And Adam left, and then Fernando immediately.
That Mexican accent could, like seep through the growls.
Yeah.
You could, like hear it underneath all of it.
He's like a right nut.
Yeah.
No, but so I remember he ended up filling in on bass, and then I remember he was like, all right, you know, I'm down to try, you know. And then I remember we used to practice, and I used to live in like a really small studio in like my parents' backyard. So we used to fucking practice. Like when we wrote the Vermin EP, we wrote that in that small ass room. Like it was literally like probably a little bigger than this, literally.
Right.
Like it was super small. And I remember, you know, I go to my house and he's meeting me outside, and he was just so quiet. And I remember thinking like, fuck, he's gonna kill me or what? Like, I was like, he's just really, really quiet.
Yeah.
He didn't really have a lot to say. And I was like, hey man, I'm Marissa. He's like, hey, what's up, Chris? I'm like, okay, cool. Well, we're gonna go pick up the rest of the guys. And then I remember loading our stuff and like setting up. And then I remember we gave him a mic to like a little combo amp that we had. And we're like, all right, man, start warming up, whatever. And then I remember he just did like, he was warming up. And I remember looking at Hinara, and Hinara was just like, fuck, dude, like, I think he's gonna be good. I'm like, yeah, let's see. So we actually had him learn Funeral Thirst by Black Dumber as a cover.
Okay.
He learned it in like a day, and then when we played, it was just like, that was it. Like, we knew within
Locked in, yeah.
Oh, dude.
But the whole song is like highs though, and at the time I couldn't do highs, so they
you
were
did
like,
even lows.
yeah, they were like, you know, like don't do any highs, but as long as you do lows, you can be in the band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he killed it. I remember just playing. I remember that, and like seeing him and looking at Hinara, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude, this is it. And that was pretty much it, man.
Right.
He's pretty much the only vocalist we ever had.
Right. So the album that's out right now, that's the album you wrote back in the day too?
Yeah.
That's from
That's
way
the-
back
Oh,
in the day?
that's like, dude, that came out in like 2009. We haven't done anything since then, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we're like this year we'll probably, hopefully, record
That's
something.
Surrounded by Vermin, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
EP.
Okay, yeah.
That was out in 2009, man.
Yeah?
And we
You all
like
deserve to die, EP.
Right.
we just.
It doesn't sound like 2009 though. It doesn't like I listen to it now. I just recently, and it doesn't sound like 2009.
It sounds pretty good.
Yeah. It just sounds like
We actually plan on re-recording it too.
sounds like you're recording. Who recorded it? Who's that?
Actually, the bassist in a band called The Funeral Par,
Right.
Adam, I
Right.
can't think of his last name right now, but yes, Adam, the bassist from The Funeral Par, we actually went in the summer of 2009, right? And we actually stayed at his house in...
That's a while back.
Yeah.
If you think about it, yeah.
It's
But
been
it's-
about, what,
7 years, dude.
7
Right.
years, man.
So you guys went out
But
there?
it's not because we haven't wanted to. It's just
Right.
throughout the years, me being out there, and we didn't have like a steady lineup. Because being in this band, obviously, like our new guitarist Zach, which has been on board since the end of 2015. We've been trying to find someone who is willing to, be in Phoenix, but also are able to commute out here. And, like the guys like Isaac and Chris, they go to Phoenix, we'll jam, we'll play shows, or me and Zach will come out here. It's like, and it's hard to find someone who's willing to, make the travel and stuff. So this is as solid that Vermin has ever been since we pretty much quit out here in 2010.
And so you guys still pushing this Surrounded by Vermin? Still pushing that?
Well, yeah, we like she said, we want to re-record it.
Right.
And
I guess shows. You guys still playing those songs?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's our shit. But obviously the way that it was written is the way that it was written, and we've improvised and changed it. You know what I mean? Because the way Hinaro writes is like fucking.
Okay, so Hinaro wrote that.
Yeah.
He was a big part of this album.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I
that was like his concept, basically.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And so like he wrote the songs, and like when I joined the band, he was like, all right, dude. He's like, I have like an idea of like 4 songs, and he's like, he told me the ideas for the songs, and like it's basically like a storyline of like, there's Surrounded by Vermin, which is like we're all surrounded by vermin, and we like recognize and realize the destruction and stupid like nihilistic stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then War Torn is like, because of all that destruction that we're causing, we end up falling into like a civil war within ourselves and shit. And then there's a Wasteland, which is life after all that happened. And then there's One Good Region, which is like, if all that's gonna happen, why not just like fucking like just get it all done with? You know what I mean? Just like, why not just fucking kill everyone if that's what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Just do whatever the fuck you're gonna do. You know?
Vermin.
Yeah, those were he basically told me, he's like, I have like 4 songs and I want it to be about this, like in that order. And then like this was like, we had a show in a week, so he was like, here's the songs, he's like, give it to me like on a disc, and he's like, here's the songs, and he's like, I want you to write the lyrics and I want you to like memorize it, and then we have a show next Saturday.
So you wrote the lyrics?
I wrote the lyrics, memorized everything in like a week.
This fucking guy writes so quick. It's insane.
Nice.
Yeah.
And even with Planet Flesh too, you're fucking killing it as well.
Oh yeah,
vocals.
Yeah,
and
they're
shit
a
too.
good band.
Yeah.
I love, I'm not saying this because they're in my band, but I'm like a fan of these guys. I really appreciate the work that they do. It's like, and it's same thing with my other band. Like Planet Flesh is completely different than Vermin. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's their side, their art that they get to express, and it's like I'm fucking a huge fan of what they do. And I tell them like, you guys need to push it. You guys need to keep doing it, and they are. And they just got their EP done.
Yeah, we just recorded an EP. We're trying to not be so lazy
Nice.
and stoned all the time and do something with it.
We get to listen to it on our computer. Shit.
All right.
They're
Sounds
good,
great.
man.
Yeah. Was that Shutdown Records? That's with Alexi? Or?
Yeah, with Lexi, yeah.
Nice. So would you say fucking Vermin is a dedication to like Hanaro? Like just keep it going for him, or
Oh no,
you
man.
guys still
I mean,
like?
he.
No, man, we're not saying that necessarily. It's just like, I mean, we love her now, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
It's more of just like a dedication to Vermin, really.
Okay,
You know what I
the
mean?
band itself?
I mean,
okay.
it's part of us for sure. Like,
Right.
speaking for me and Chris too, it's like it's our fucking life, dude. Like
Okay.
this band means a lot to us.
Nice.
It's pretty much everything that we wanted to do, and I'm glad that he still wants to do it as much as I
Right.
do. And it's like,
Because you enjoy the music.
we do.
Right.
We love this band.
Yeah.
It's our baby.
Yeah.
But
Fuck
yeah, Hanara started it, and I mean,
I didn't know that until I read the bio on the Facebook page. Like I was
I
like, oh fuck, like,
just did that.
Yeah, and I was like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? Like Hanaro was in the band, and I started remembering you guys playing. You know what I mean? I remember young Chris, like you remember out there, at the Buckland days. I was like, that's
Dude,
fucking
that's
dope.
great.
Yeah.
Shows, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Those are cool shows.
those
I
were
wish
cool
we
shows.
still played shows out there, dude.
Right. Yeah, even in Brawley too. You guys played Brawley too at the
ACC
hotel at the hall
I
too.
think so, yeah. at
Yeah.
the hall.
Dang man, you've seen us from that time.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
I remember that. I took a break for a while, but I was there in the scene back in the day. Like,
Didn't you used to hang out with like Carlos?
Yeah,
And
I was
Andy from
fucking waiting for years.
Yeah.
I always hang out with those crew. You know what I mean? Those
That's
guys.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Those were, you know what I mean? And
We
then,
used to play those shows. The guys in Fallujah, I remember they played at Buckland and Brawley with us, and then just like
right.
a week and some ago, I saw them with Black Dahlia, and it was insane just seeing them because I remember thinking, man, we used to play parts of them. Now they're
Right.
playing on tour with the Black Dahlia.
What's cool about Vermin too, though, is that you guys were like playing shows in Arizona and stuff like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
San Diego.
with bigger bands as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to get the name out there. That's what's fucking cool.
No, yeah, we've been lucky with the scene in Phoenix. There's a lot of really good bands out there, like Scattered Guts and Through the Earth, they're a really good band. Animus Complex, another band. And I know some of those guys in those bands, they're all really good. The metal scene out there is really awesome.
Yeah.
It really is.
And you got a connection with Zach? Is that I got connected with him?
Oh, man. You want to talk about it, man?
Like how did Zachary come into it?
Introduce yourself.
I'm Zach, and I'm the newest member of Vermin.
Right.
I posted an ad on Craigslist looking for a band.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to keep
Hoping
jamming.
not to get raped.
Nice.
And,
There goes the goal.
yeah. And I had a few bands hit me up. But Marissa hit me up, and she was like right off the bat with more questions than just like demands. Everybody else was like, "Oh, here's more music. Here's a video. Learn these songs." And she's like, "Well, what's your influences and stuff?"
Oh, okay.
I like death metal.
Right.
And she's like, "Oh no shit. What are some of the bands?" And I just listed all like Suffocation, DSI, Morbid Angel.
Right.
And she's like, "We got to meet up and talk about this." So we went to the bar, and then we just talked metal. Death metal mostly.
Right.
So at that point I was like, oh, I'm so down. And then she sent me links to the songs and started learning them.
Okay.
And I think it was like not even a month later we had that show. We opened for Vital Remains.
Right.
For the second
And,
time.
For the second time.
That's cool. Yeah.
That was really exciting. It was
So you also had like a little time limit to learn the songs?
Dude,
Yeah.
he busts
Yeah.
his ass, man.
Yeah.
There was a lot of mistakes,
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
Nah, you did great.
So you guys both out there, so you guys are able to jam together, right?
Yeah, we have our
Yeah.
own studio.
Yeah, like at the time we had to borrow, my roommates were in a band, we had to borrow the space for us to practice, and she still had her drums at her apartment at the time. And
Okay.
so we got it together and practiced, and not long after that show we got like our own practice space out there.
Yeah, then
So
we
when
have
these guys come down, we were able to jam, and
Mhm.
then we could still jam and practice them.
with Pedestal.
Yeah. So.
So are you from Phoenix originally?
Yeah, I'm from
Yeah.
Phoenix originally.
So you know, like, I guess the scene out there, or no? I mean, why'd you apply fucking Craigslist? Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's odd to say, but people do that nowadays, right? Yeah, yeah.
Like I've always been in different bands throughout high school and stuff.
Right.
But I mean, like people just things don't work out and they fall
Okay.
through and.
Plus, it's really big, man. Phoenix is really big.
Right.
So it's like,
Big.
there's,
It's more common to do stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like and I just did it out of boredom. I wasn't really
Right.
expecting anything to happen from it.
Like you said, to keep it going,
I was
right?
still hanging out with my friends who are also in bands too, and asking around.
Well, it was funny because for him, he put like, oh, I'm looking to do like I'm open to like jazz and hard rock and I think punk, and then the last one was like he said death metal.
Right.
So I saw that, I was like, bling, and I started asking him a question. I was like, hey, what's up, man? Like, what are your influences? And because I like to think that Vermin has we're all very influenced by a lot of old school death metal. Like,
Okay.
you know, like me and Isaac love Immolation. I know Chris loves a lot of old school stuff too. And
Right.
that's where I like to think a lot of our sound does come from. So for me, it's like a lot of the people in the metal scene are very influenced by like modern stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but like I've met people where they're like, oh, I like Oceano, like Whitechapel, and I'm like, it's cool, it's good stuff, and like they're good bands, but it's like I definitely do appreciate a guitar player who loves like really old stuff, like
Right.
you know, D-Sides, Occasion, you know,
Okay.
Relation. And so one of the things that hooked me with him was like, as soon as he told me like, oh, Vermin, Morbid Angel, and all these bands, I was like, dude, you're perfect.
Right.
And then we met up and we hit it off very well, and he was like, yeah, dude, I'm down to commute to, you know, Cali and make this happen, you know, have weekends off too, let's get this going, and he's been a perfect match since, really. I mean, we all get along very well, we all write very well together, it's always a good time, just recording,
And then when did Isaac and you and Zach started jamming together?
Honestly, as soon as this guy joined, I had to teach him the songs.
Yeah. Okay. So you knew the songs already.
Yeah, and that kind of goes back to like the writing of the songs. Like
Right.
Hinato wrote,
Okay.
those songs that we play. You know,
Just those 4 songs you guys play?
Well, we have other songs that we've been writing.
All right.
That obviously aren't recorded.
5
For the
on
next
EP.
record.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
okay.
5 on the EP.
Yeah,
Right.
the live set obviously it's
It's longer.
was recorded plus you
Okay.
know some new stuff that,
Right.
that we've been working on, and then more stuff coming. You know, as the year goes by. But yeah, like Hinato taught the songs to me, like right in front. You know, we just sat right in front of each other with our guitars, and you know, I learned them fairly well. You know,
Quick.
according to Hinato. You know, yeah.
I remember Hinato
And-
texted me
and-
and he was like, dude, he learned like 4 songs in like 2 hours. What the fuck? I was like, that's
Right.
crazy.
And
Because you play guitar because you're
yeah, it was easy. I mean,
Guitar for a long time.
Hinato's a really excellent musician and guitar player, and
And those chords
so
don't sound
it was
easy. I mean, the chords don't sound easy.
No, honestly, and that's another thing where he taught me most everything, and
Right.
I took it in, and then took it and ran with it,
Right.
and obviously I knew the songs by hearing them, but in trying to transpose them into my own style, because there are certain little things, little runs that come natural to an original composer
From the record.
to where somebody else that's trying to learn them, that little run, that little whatever habit that comes easier to this person isn't so easy. So little runs weren't so easy for me. They didn't stick to my brain so well to where I ended up kind of like modifying them my own way.
Right.
So I had to teach that to Zach, and then Zach learned them his way through YouTube, the Hinato videos.
Okay.
Anybody wants to learn Vermin songs?
They're up there?
Hinato puts them up on
I had to bust
YouTube.
his ass for
So everybody's
that.
availability.
I had to bust his
Yeah.
ass for that. I remember
Yeah.
Was it?
when because I told Hinaro, I was like, because we have like instructional videos to how the guitars are, like how they're played on YouTube. And he would always tell me, he's like, dude, I'm like, dude, just fucking record them, Naro, just record them. He's like, fine. So he literally took his time. He was like, all right, I'm going to do it. So he literally has like step-by-step instructions on YouTube.
Those are lifesavers.
They're lifesavers, though, dude.
Yeah. Between like sitting with Hinato for
And
a
that's
few
how-
hours
and
and then
that's
watching the
how we
YouTube
learned it.
videos,
You learn more.
I learned them. But again, certain little things. And then when Zach and I started matching, comparing notes,
Right.
we had to modify it to ourselves. You know
Your
what I mean? So the
style.
songs have slightly shifted.
Yeah.
95% of it is there.
Okay.
But anybody that, obviously, if Hinato were to sit and observe Zach and I playing the
live
songs,
set.
he would notice, a 5-10%
Okay.
change here,
Nice.
which I don't think is that drastic. And Marissa doesn't really notice much, I guess.
I notice little things.
Little things,
But it's our sound now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a drummer, Marissa was saying. As a drummer, you notice it, or
Oh, yeah.
as a music?
I-
Okay.
I
Hears guitar really well.
I hear
Yeah.
guitar very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play guitar, or no? You just know.
A little bit. I play a little bit of acoustic stuff.
Just
Yeah.
been jamming for a while.
She'll,
You know.
she'll hit me out
Okay.
every now and then,
Yeah.
after hours, and
Yeah.
get all drunk in her living room.
I can hip you out, dude. I actually
Yeah.
have an acoustic at home, and I'll fucking.
Because you guys all play instruments. I mean, I seen you play drums, and I seen you play drums as well, right? Or you play guitar, but I seen you.
He can dabble on drums a little bit. I mean, he
Yeah,
can play a little bit too. I've seen you, dude.
Yeah. You just play guitar.
Yeah, I'm just a beater.
He's just like I.
But then with Catnap, it slows down, you know.
Yeah,
So it's
that's-
different styles.
that's-
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Totally different world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
fucking cool. That's what I like about Vermin. And so this is Vermin now. Like it's just jamming after that. You know what I mean?
And plus, like I said, like the new stuff, I can't wait till we start
Yeah.
recording
Which we
and
will do
writing
soon.
more, because the newer stuff is completely different.
Right.
Composers and it's, especially with this guy. This guy's got some stuff that's You know,
Dude,
I want to learn.
I
you know.
love these guys, man. They write very well.
So
this guy can fucking write riffs like
Yeah.
nobody's business all the time. He's just like, oh, I think of something.
Badass riffs.
Yeah, I love him because he loves immolation like I do.
So you guys are writing for the next record?
Yeah, we
The
are.
guitars, yeah?
Actually, about a month, like 3 weeks ago, Zach and I made a trip out here and we started another new song.
Nice.
So we actually have one new song actually done that we do play live. We are playing tonight as well. That we don't have recorded.
Okay.
And is that the name of the song, Master Hater? Is that what we call it?
Master Hater.
For now, yeah. But that is definitely some of the new Vermin that we have,
Right.
that we have completely done. But we do plan on recording. We do plan on recording within this year, even if it's 2-3 songs to kind of just get it out there. We do
Something.
Yeah.
Like I said, this new record just sounds awesome. Like it sounds new to me.
I'm excited, dude.
Yeah.
We all have been waiting for it, and
This probably is enough for you guys though, since you guys have been playing it for so long.
yeah.
It sounds like not tired of it, but it sounds like we need something new out there for
Yeah.
Vermin. You know.
I have to be
yeah.
drunk just to play.
Yeah. Okay. Right. But to me, it sounds good. I don't know. Like the vocals.
And then too, like you know, a lot of the songs that we did record on that 2009 EP, we're just gonna re-record them. We'll probably have like maybe another 3 or 4 new songs on top of it. You know what I mean? So it'll still be that the core will still be there. You know, those core songs and like, but the way we play it now, like you said, that even though it's like 90-95% similar, you know what I mean? It's just like the change that is there. It's like it's
You can see it. You can hear it.
it's definitely it's like it's a different representation. You know what I mean?
feel like
And-
it's more matured. We're as musicians, we've definitely
Right.
have matured more.
and like, I mean, I really like that first EP you put out. You know what I mean? I like listening to it. It trips me out because vocally, like compared to where I was then, like I'm so much more advanced.
You're right. Yeah.
For sure, but like I don't know if I can like hit that range. You know what I mean? That range that I got at that time, it's like that was just like, you know what I mean? That was like then like my voice cracked again or something. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
But
older
it's-
now.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
yeah.
you were 16 when we recorded
Yeah.
that, man. He was
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
16 years old.
So it's like that's like a total like. But even then, it's like that was Marissa 7 years ago. That was
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
that was everyone 7 years
Right.
ago. So it's like the progression musically is great because you think about it, if you do something like with your heart for like
Yeah, I was
at least
21.
a
Yeah.
portion of 7 years, you
I
know what I
was
mean?
21 years old.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
that's a lot of progression to be made, you know, and like you can definitely hear that in like in
In a live show,
Yeah.
you can definitely hear the difference.
And I think as you guys are older, you guys want to take this band serious, obviously
man.
too as
It
well,
is,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we all have our Monday through Friday jobs
Right.
and stuff. You know, we
Yeah.
all have our other jobs that we do. But I mean, and I think that's one of the good things about even just underground music and music in general. Like, you're gonna have your Monday through Friday life, but
Right.
it's like, no matter what, this, like Chris and I would say, it's always gonna be ours. We're always gonna be able to do this, even if it takes 3 years to write, even if it takes a year to record it. It's always gonna be there.
Right.
That's always something we're gonna have, and it's like, you know what I mean? So
Right. And then comes the marketing and the promoting
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Which,
You know what I mean?
that's a lot of work.
Right.
But yeah, but no, we do. We love this band, and we don't have any plans to end it soon. You know, we just kind of want to keep writing. I think more importantly, I think what we really want to focus on is finish writing so we can release new music. You know, because that's something I know even for me and Chris.
Like a full length?
Well, it's gonna be our first full length. Yeah.
Nice. With the old songs you were saying on there? Or
One
no?
we're
Oh yeah, all the
Remastered?
all the
Remastered?
5, yeah,
Okay.
just totally redone, man.
Yeah.
Just totally redone.
With their flavor. Or with
Yeah,
their,
Yeah,
course.
exactly.
Okay.
With
Yeah.
Isaac and
Zach.
Zach.
I'll have some guest vocals too from Jonas from
yeah.
Thanatology on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys are going on tour with them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in
Is that-
August. We're doing a few dates with them. August 11th through the 14th.
All right, nice. What
Yeah.
days? What days?
August 11th through the 14th.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And then you guys play with the Mex Cali too, right? You guys play with them in Mex.
Yeah.
And,
Phoenix.
That show's
nice.
fucking fun. We love that band.
Yeah.
Dude. We're very lucky to be able to like go on the road with them. You know,
Right.
because this is going to be our first little, small little tour that we're doing. Which I know within time, maybe next year we might do something even more extended. But for a start, we're definitely stoked to go on the road with them. We all
Right.
really love that band. Have a lot of respect for them and.
Going on tour is a positive too.
It is.
That's for sure.
It is. Because we're going to actually start in Tucson and then go through New Mexico and Texas.
Right.
So, we never
See,
played
I
out
didn't
there.
even know this, you know. So
Yeah. You
Let
gotta
people
get out
know. Let
there
'em
and
know.
play. You gotta get out there and play. We've played a lot in Phoenix. We've played some in, this week we're playing
Right.
in Cali. And then, so it'd be cool to go somewhere we've never been. And, I know the metal scene out there is really good, like New Mexico and Texas. And
Okay. Yeah.
So it should be really fun.
Fuck yeah. So
Yeah.
what is the CADM? What does that stand for? The Vermin CADM.
California Death Metal.
California Death Metal. Okay, dope. See, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You can find them on your Facebook, and the Reverb Nation is Vermin.
CADM.
So that's fucking dope. Why'd you guys put that? Just put that tag on there.
Well, the funny thing is well, I mean, obviously we are from California. This is our home. This is where the band started. But I think now we like to kind of say that it's like a Phoenix, Cali type thing. And
Right.
when I first actually set up the page, that's what I ended up quitting, was just California.
It definitely is a Phoenix thing because
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you and Zach have bills and rent you guys pay out there. I mean, that's technically, you guys are from Phoenix.
I mean,
Yeah.
we do feel like it is a Phoenix-based band now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, 'cause
Phoenix
it
is
our home.
like an oasis, man. You know what I mean? It's like Phoenix for me is like, because I lived there for a portion in time too when we first started getting it started. So it's like I do feel like a sense of home there, especially
Yeah.
hanging out with Marissa, and then like everything, like every time we go there, it's just like that's where Vermin is now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we're definitely like a valley-based band. You know what I mean? And
But Phoenix is our home.
yeah, Phoenix is definitely
Okay.
where the
Like,
band
in
is
the scene
sprouted.
out there, people know of us, and a lot of the main shows that we do get offered are
Are in
out there.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's definitely where we've taken our music to now as our home.
And then plus too, there are like other bands named like Vermin.
Yeah.
Like
there
they're
is.
like in like fucking like
Sweden.
weird Europe countries and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Like, and like so I guess to differentiate, because
It's the
But if you guys keep it going, like they'll fade away.
Well, I mean, we're not concerned,
No,
Yeah.
there's other bands. There's
Right.
what, Disgorge
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
somewhere
say.
else.
Yeah.
There's Disgorge San Diego and
Like, it's like whatever.
It is what it is, man.
Right.
We'll worry about it when we have to play shows together with
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Which part? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got like the song titles like Wasteland and One Good Reason. So that's all Hanaro he came with those titles, or is that you, Chris?
Those were like a collaboration, really.
Yeah.
Like me and Anaro. Like he kind of already had like the titles in mind. So like with the titles in mind, that's like how I wrote it, And then like I would just write out and then just give it to him. And honestly, like 85-90% of it, like he liked all of it and just left it how it was. But then like some of what he preferred lyrically, as far as like structural and stuff like that, as far as writing, like he changed a little bit of it. But that was as far as like lyrical like composition and the whole concept, that was like initially Hanaro, and then like when I came in, we kind of like, because he didn't have lyrics for it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we kind of like worked together and made that come to be.
Nice. So how's that going to change on the new record?
On the new record, it's I do want to keep a lot of the same like nihilistic, just very old school like feel for it, you know what I mean? Like not like I like Marissa said, like I like what I really love about this band is how old school we like to stay, but still like with an old school style but progress, you know what I mean? Like that's
we're like a modern old school type.
yeah, like
Right.
that's just we're just in a boat, you know what I mean? And our boat's name is Old School, and we're just like fucking going through the waters and shit,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Right.
doing new things,
Yeah.
and like that was.
Very beautiful.
But as far as lyrically too, it's very very similar. I mean, just a lot of basically what Vermin is about is about mankind, and like when I'm writing lyrics for Vermin, I like to get in the mindset of just looking around basically like at everyone, including myself, you know what I mean? And I know there are lots of bands with similar themes, you know what I mean? But I like to I like to like make it very personalized, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like it's not like as far as the older songs, they were a bit more generalized, okay, as far as like religion and just
Like delusion.
ignorance and just shit like that, which is very just a generalized theme that everyone experienced. And I feel like these new songs will be a bit more personalized, so the same like nihilistic like impending doom kind of like vibe going on,
Right.
But I feel like it's going to be a lot more based on like personal experiences, you know what I mean? And but then like possibly projected outwards onto everyone else's personal experiences, you know what I
Okay.
mean? So like we haven't really, like they said, they're writing me shit, you know what I mean? And I always have like ideas in mind that could possibly work, but it's all going to be very similar, just like a step, the next level, the next step.
Just waiting for the music.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well,
okay.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Pretty
You
much.
always have the theme in your head. You're saying. Just waiting.
Well, kind of, man.
for it to
And honestly,
stable.
I because like Marissa said, like Isaac and Zach and Marissa, they just like write really fucking what's the word? You know, yes, but they like really prolific, man. They're very prolific. Like they just put it down, and it's like just sitting there. Honestly, like I'll like normally whenever we're writing, and it's like I'll get into a frame of mind where like I'm thinking about something to write about, and then whenever I hear whatever it is that they're playing, then it's like okay, then like whatever like emotions or nerves that fucking struck, you know, that's kind of like where I'll go with that, you know.
Nice.
So I kind of already have like an underlying concept, and then just wherever the fuck it goes, you know. And then suggestions are always just like totally welcome, you know.
Well, even like with the new album that we plan on doing, I've talked to Chris about it, and I'm like, dude, I really want you to like put a lot of thought into what you want this thing to be, and I definitely want to hear what ideas you have, and also with the rest of the guys, but because he writes the lyrics, and I feel like for him, I know it means a lot to him, but it's like I want him to like definitely give a lot of his input on like what the new record's gonna be about, and like the album thing and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like
as far as go ahead.
I'm sorry, man. Like as far as lyrically, like I feel like, you know, like you know, not to like, you know, fucking talk down about like doing vocals and stuff, because it is, you know, it is a difficult thing, but it's like I'm not going out there like playing the drums. I'm not going out there fucking busting my ass on the guitar on these instruments, you know what I mean? So it's like my instrument is my vocals, and then I also like I don't like just to like write about whatever, you know what I mean? Like actually I take pride in like writing something that like someone can read and like get some significance out of, you know?
Yeah.
So like I consider that like part of my instrument as well, you know? So it's like I do feel like it is kind of like my duty, you know what I mean? Like my responsibility to kind of come up with the theme, but I don't like I like we're all fucking, you know what I mean? We're all fucking responsible for the theme of this, you know what I mean? Because I can't come up with these ideas without hearing what they have to play, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like the theme is in the fucking music, you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to like kind of like getting my perspective, you know what I mean, from their music, you know?
Right. Fuck, as a vocalist, man, it's tough to do that. You know what I mean?
It is, man.
Like
it takes a lot of practice.
your body, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of practice.
Do you practice at home like with that? I mean, besides, I mean,
honestly, through the years, I haven't practiced as much. Like I used to like practice a lot just doing vocals. You know what I mean? Now I practice like with Planet Flesh. We practice like hopefully at least bi-weekly. You know what I mean? At least maybe like once a week. So I do get a lot of practice in with Planet Flesh, and it helps a lot with Vermin because it's a lot faster.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it helps me like prepare for with Vermin. It's not as intense, you know?
Right.
And but then I feel like just a lot of like diaphragm exercises, man. You know, just fucking. Like a lot of like stomach exercises.
Take care of yourself. Yeah.
Like I mean, not completely, but but you know,
I
like
like to drink beer.
Yeah, but like but you know, fucking like I do have a strong stomach. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of what I do, like I couldn't do it if I didn't have like some muscles to help me. You know what I mean?
I think from doing it so long, it just comes naturally.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's kind of like it just.
I don't know how he does it, man.
It's just fucking there. Like honestly, I don't even think about it.
Like writing, like that's what when I see him. Stuff he's written, and just like even with Planet Flesh, I'm just like, how the fuck do you do that?
Right, yeah.
You know, but I'm sure he thinks the same when he's like, oh damn, look at Isaac or look at Marissa.
Oh yeah,
for
sure.
We all respect each other.
Y'all nerd out, dude.
Yeah.
We all
musicianship, fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're very tight with that. Like we always you know respect each other as musicians. That's always something that's very important.
Yeah. It is music, man. I mean, it's hard music. I'm telling you. Yeah. It's heavy, hard music in your face. Like, you know what I mean? I like that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you guys plan, you know, what's the plan for Vermin? What's next for Vermin? Besides the record, tour dates? We covered that. I mean,
just keep going, man. Honestly, we just fucking
more music.
More music, yeah.
Stuff, just keep on writing some more music and try to play some more shows.
Right. New riffs.
And, yeah, of course. Yeah, like you know, swap ideas on the Phoenix and California side of things. Come together.
Right.
Hopefully, record everything soon.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's I think like a milestone. Once we do that, and we get a lot more shows going.
From there.
Out there in Phoenix or here? Where do you guys plan to record?
Everywhere, man. That would be,
Okay.
I know we've talked to our buddies in Thanatology. They've even talked about, you know, in the past it was like.
You'll do it yourself this time, like instead of you guys will do it yourself.
Doing what?
The record.
As far as recording goes?
Recording, yeah.
I don't know if we worked out like a specific on that.
I know some people in Phoenix.
Okay.
That I've kind of got in contact with and stuff back home. Some good studios. So I think we might probably do something out there.
Right.
But I was saying too, like the guys in Thanatology, they've mentioned even doing, like we thought of doing mech shows like Tijuana and
Okay.
Mexicali again, Ensenada and stuff like
Nice.
that. Yeah, so we definitely want to play a little bit more like that. I know, this summer we're going to do Texas, and so that's also a good start. I mean, eventually, I think.
Hit with them festivals, like that's where it's at, Also.
Yeah,
Hit
that's
a festival.
Yeah.
meeting other bands. And
Yeah.
Try to get in a festival somehow.
We just want to write, man.
Yeah.
I know we want to write and record, and then kind of just let the rest of the year just focus on writing and doing
Right.
some shows.
And then push it.
I think next year is gonna be probably more busy as far as that goes. Like if
Okay.
we have everything recorded, then see again maybe doing an extended tour, like maybe 2 weeks.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It kind of just all depends on. Right now, it's just the writing, doing recording. That's like our biggest thing.
Right.
yeah,
Nice.
most definitely.
Nice.
First step.
So where can you find your band? You want to give you guys the plug out there? What's the website? What's the website for Vermin?
Well, Facebook.com/C. It's Vermin. CADM Vermin. And then our Reverb Nation. Oh man, I don't even know that one by heart. You can find us on Instagram under Vermin Band.
Right.
iTunes.
On iTunes.
And
we're
on Spotify.
iTunes, on Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah, pretty much.
Vermin
Google
Phoenix.
Play.
Vermin Band Phoenix. Just that's like it. Look it up.
Yeah, it's just you all
Pops
deserve to
up.
die. You all deserve to die. EP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it
if
is
you
on-
type in "You All Deserve to Die" on Google,
it'll come up. Because
Okay.
again,
First
all
one.
the other Vermin bands out there. Yeah.
Metal encyclopedia.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we're in the Metal Archives.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
So all the links are in there.
And you got a show tonight, right? Show tonight. And
Now you
You should probably leave soon.
yeah, today, tomorrow. Yeah.
Shout out to Jason Tyler. He's helping us with the show tonight.
ADHD.
Okay.
Promotion.
Yeah. ADHD Entertainment.
Or
ADHD.
entertainment.
he's,
Yeah.
he's
sorry.
a really good promoter, and we're playing with some other good bands out there tonight. and
Nice.
Tomorrow, yeah, it should be a fun weekend.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot, Vermin, for stopping by. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
thanks,
thanks
for having us.
Yeah, yeah.
We
You guys are
appreciate
fucking
support,
awesome.
man.
I enjoy the music and fucking look out for for Vermin. Good things coming out from Vermin. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you.
Human beings are a disease, a cancer of this planet. You are a plague.
Pushing the